Summertime. Where did you go? Where did you go, my friend? Seems like we just started and now you're leaving us. Fall is quickly approaching. You got college football coming up. Let's go. You got leaves changing colors and falling to the ground. People outside burning leaves in piles when you're driving down the road and you get that waft, that smell of burning leaves. Smells so good to me. Bath and Body Works take notes on that. Burning leaves. Make that one of your little oil scents that you can plug into the wall. My wife buys a ton of those things. I got bags and bags of those things downstairs, but I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that because I like my house to smell good. But anyway, I'm getting way off topic. What I'm trying to say is, who else other than me is out there buying a pair of slides right now when you only got 2 or 3 weeks left of summertime? I don't know. I did, and I'm going to buy some live with you now on this channel. Roll the tape. All right, guys. So, hey, welcome back to the channel. Hey, if you like sneakers, you like fragrance, or you like them both, you found a home over here on YouTube. We do content on both. We do sneaker reviews. We do fragrance reviews. We do a little bit of everything in between, but most of all, we like to have fun over here on this channel. So if that sounds interesting to you, look right down below. Click that subscribe button if you haven't already and join the Aroma Kicks family. If you enjoy today's content, hit that thumbs up button for me. Now, first things first, guys, I bought a pair of slides from Nike recently, and they sent it to me in this box. This box is as big as my entire computer screen. Why, Nike, did you send me slides in a box this big? That doesn't make any sense. But let's go ahead and cut into these bad boys right here, and let's take a look at them. And by the way, I am going to compare these to some other slides that I have so I can tell you guys about the fit. Do they feel good on feet? And how do they stack up? Should you guys just get a different pair than these? So, yeah, let's go ahead and cut this open here. And, oh, by the way, don't cut towards you like I'm doing. That's kind of stupid as well, like buying slides with 2 weeks left in summer, right? All right, so here we This is comical, man. This is comedy gold right here. I got to show you guys this. So when I open up the box, again, I showed you how big this box is right here. When I open it up, look at that. They shipped it in this big box, and that's how big the shoe box is, right there. Come on, man. I thought Nike was about like saving the earth and stuff. Like, why y'all ship something this big in a box this big? Waste all that cardboard. Anyway, here it is, guys. This is the Nike. Picture right there, the Nike Kobe Offcourt Slide. This is a size 12. I get all of my slides, if I can talk, in a size 12. That's kind of a tongue twister for me. I wear an 11 to an 11 and a half based on the sneaker, but I always go up to a 12 when I'm wearing my slides because they tend to kind of fit tight. I've got a wide foot. So anyway, little sizing tip for you if you're just buying your first pair of slides, which 99.9% of y'all are not. Let's take a look at these guys, man. The box real quick, just for y'all that want to see. You got the Mamba logo right here. You got Kobe's signature right there. Nike on the sides. But there's the box. Some of you guys like the boxes. I like the boxes for like collaborations and stuff like that. I really like fire presentations. This is just a slide. Doesn't really matter to me. You do have a stamp right there for anybody else that cares about stuff like that. And then, okay. Hold on. I didn't know they looked like this now. Smell good. Box smells good. Why am I talking about so many smells? Burning leaves, Kobe slides. Everything smells good to me today. You do get this inside of the box just in case you care. I think this is what they hang on. Like if you were to buy them in like Foot Locker or Champs or something like that, I think they come on this like on the rack. So if you just want to hang them up, I guess you get this to be able to do that with. So thank you for sending me that. And you also get a Kobe sticker. So that's in the box as well. Your little Mamba logo in gold. You want to stick that on something, stick it. Pause. All right. The slide itself. Let's take a look at it, man. Oh, it does feel soft now. Here they are, guys. This is the Nike, what is it called? Offcourt. Nike Offcourt Mambas right here. Bam. Now, one thing I will say real quick, I didn't realize that I knew it had like a snakeskin look to it, but I didn't realize it looked like that. It's almost like a reflective, like as the sun hits it, almost like a holographic snakeskin. And then you've got the Mamba logo right there in plastic. Okay. So it's pretty dope, man. I like it. I like the way they look. All black. They have various different colors. I think they have like a white, they have a Lakers colorway. I think they had a purple pair that dropped. They have a Dodgers colorway. I went with the all black, man, Black Mamba. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to cop this pair. My slides, I'm about to show you guys in a minute. They're pretty old. So I wanted a new pair. And yeah, I was able to get these at retail, like $40 or $40 to $45, something like that. But the outsole right there, let's go ahead and take a look. It kind of reminds me of a Jordan 1 outsole right here at the top. But you got Nike right here. You got some Nike branding. The back, you got the same up here as the front. So you got some decent traction on those guys. And again, I've already went over the upper. It feels like a leather, but I will say this right here, just to be quite honest with y'all, if y'all can read that, it does say upper contains synthetic leather. So it is not a true leather. But man, this is soft right here. Let me go ahead and put them on feet real quick. Let me try them out. And oh yeah, these fit great. And I can say, guys, I'm not going to show you my toes and everything. I don't have any socks on. If you put socks on these, they may be a little bit tight. A lot of people wear socks with their slides. I do not. I wear mine just with my bare feet. Um, but if you do put socks on these, they may fit a little bit tight until they break in. Okay, so I'm just going to wait and give y'all that now. You also have, I didn't see this. You also have a little Nike swoosh right there embossed into the midsole of the shoe, or to the cushioning of the shoe. And again, let's check that cushioning. You can see there it's very soft, so your feet are going to sink down into it. So nice overall comfort on these guys right here. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10, which is not a bad score. The thing is again, this right here is going to fit a little tight, and I don't know how well it's going to break in because this is a synthetic leather upper. I don't know how good it's going to expand. Speaking of that, what they kind of remind me of is the Yeezy Slide. And the reason I say that is if any of you guys owned a Yeezy Slide before, you'll know that this right here is kind of tight. This is a size 12. I wear a 12 in Yeezy Slides. Again, I told y'all I was going to compare the two, or compare some slides together. These, everybody likes Yeezy Slides. I think they're okay. My foot, because I have such a wide foot, gets stuck like this, okay, in Yeezy Slides. I can't never, it takes a long time for this to like break in to where I can get my whole foot into the slide, if that makes sense, any sense whatsoever. And then let's just call, not going to compare them to these atrocities right here. This was a hype train shoe. What they call these guys, the foam runners or whatever. But your boy is a hype beast sometimes, and it took me a long time to get a pair, and I finally did. So I've still got these. No comparison though. Which one would I take? Let's go ahead and compare. Which one would I take between these two? I got to be honest with y'all, and y'all might dislike the video or whatever. Get down in the comments and say something to me about it. I take the Mamba Slide simply because, from what I just felt, this cushioning is a little bit more forgiving than the Yeezy Slide, and I've had a couple of pair of these right here. So the Mamba wins out on that one. Now let's compare it to my next slide. Let's compare it to these bad boys right here. Now I had somebody get down in the comments in one of my videos a moment ago, and talk that they said they just bought a pair of these. These are the Soul Play slides that came out a few years ago, and they're hideous looking. But let me just show y'all something real quick, because this completely changed my mind on them. I have worn them a couple of times. You can take that hideous version off, and you've got the Air Jordan logo right there. You can also take this off, and you see you've got this red satin inside, and you can take this back strap. So if you don't want this back strap on here that keeps your foot in, I actually like this because what it does is when you're walking, it keeps your heel down on the shoe. So I think it's dope. But if you want to go completely like a slide, you can take this off, you can unvelcro this right here, and then you can take it off from over here. And then all of a sudden, you've got a slide that looks like that with no back on it. And another dope touch about these, this reminds me of the Jordan 6 infrareds. It's got a reflective 3M on the side of it. So that overall, I thought these were probably one of my worst buys. Now they're one of my favorites. Which one would I take? That's a tough choice. I would still go with these. Excuse me, the padding, or this right here, your insole basically, is not as soft as what these Mambas are. Okay, so I would still go with the Mambas over these. Now, the last one that I'm going to talk about, this one came out, I think, in like back in when we were in quarantine. This is my favorite slide, and I would still take this slide over the Mambas, and I'll tell you why. This is the Nike Azuna slide. If you can find these guys still, man, I'm telling you, this is the most comfortable slide that they make on the market, period, overall. And the padding right here, it's the same stuff that they use on the Mamba. You see that, how forgiving that is, and it's thick and it's double stacked. Oh, my camera's going out. It's double stacked. Now, these are super old, which is why they look kind of crusty looking. They just got some dust on them. I hadn't worn them in a while. But what I like about these, this is why this takes the cake. The padding is basically the same, okay? But this right here is so forgiving, and it because you have this lacing system right here where you can loosen this up or you can tighten it up to make this fit your foot width, if that makes okay. So that's why I like these. I would take this is my favorite slide probably ever that I've ever owned, the Nike Azuna slide. So out of these two, which one would I take? I'd take this guy. As far as ranking this one is a 9 out of 10 for me. And they make this one in different colors too. So if you don't like the gray and red, you can go back and find you a pair that you do like. But this is a dope slide. And if you want a pair of flip flops, I gotta say this. This is a 10 out of 10. This beats everything. Get you a pair of Margaritaville flip flops. I'm telling you, they're like 40 or 50 bucks or whatever. If you can find these, get them. The comfort on these guys is absolutely insane. This has the best cushioning of any slide or flip flop or anything that I've ever owned. Margaritaville. I know I'm a shoe guy, but these are shoes. They're flip flops. Um, get you a pair, and they're super like flimsy. I mean, they're just these are comfortable. 10 out of 10. But anyway, getting back into the Mambas, these are dope, man. I like them. I'm going to wear them today over to the pool. I want to see how they look out in the sunlight. It is sunny outside, 90 something degrees. Going to have a couple of adult beverages and have a good time. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the content today. If you did, remember, hit that thumbs up button for me out the door. Hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider again doing so. Thanks. Y'all stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.